Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green, welcome back to Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. I've been preparing for the battle ahead. I've filled up my bottles with Red Potion and Din's Charm, which will double our attack. You can get Naro's Charm to double your defense and Furore's Charm to give you a 1.5 times boost in each one. This time I gave Furore a home because why not? Anyway, we need to head through this underground path and we will need to get jumping. Or diving. But jumping is actually what we need to do. Or we will need to use the gust jar to clear a path ahead. That works. That doesn't. Oh, run. That shouldn't have worked. Into the hole for now. And obviously those pestos aren't going to annoy us. So make your way through this area. All while avoiding the spike rolls and trying not to jump off the edge like a complete numpty. Now if I'm careful... Okay, so that was not the most careful I could have been, but we made it through, and we come all the way to Elder Library's house. Hey, how'd you find me, kid? You're a real humdinger. I don't think this is the same voice I gave him, but I don't care. So, since you found me, I'm going to give you my #1 treasure. And keep up the good work. We get a full heart container for this. Not too shabby, all things considered. Okay, so we can't do anything about that. But we will be able to sneak around to the tree and wind up getting back to Sai's over here. Saves us going through that little pathway. So, I think that's all the Kinstone fusions. I will go and talk to Tingle, because we do actually get something if we have performed all the Kinstone fusions. So, we'll quickly check that out, and then we will actually get back to the castle. Yes, we did find them all! We found all 100 Kinstone fusions, and I've documented them for you, and we get a Tingle trophy, which replaces our Kinstone bag. I presume that Kinstones will stop appearing, but if we move over here, there is our... Well, there's our collection of Kinstone pieces. We still have 1 heart piece to go, which we cannot get until the post-game. Now, I think there are some mysterious shells I might be able to pick up at Vale Falls if I go via the Lon Lon Ranch path, and that's because I'm always getting distracted by adventuring. Jerk. Suppose that's what I get for... What did I run into? Why did I wind up running into something random there? That I actually hear. Bad luck for the Acro Bandits, but let's see. I think I left a shoal up here. So, if they're mysterious shells, that will come in handy. If it was money, I was obsessing over nothing. That's what I'm after. Wait, and it blew up the lever. Oh well. That works for me as far as I'm concerned. How exactly am I supposed to deal with those, apart from making them blow themselves up? Oh, no, we don't need the bomb pickup. Oh well, I can always read up and see what happens. So, were these mysterious shells? Money. Well, one was mysterious shell, so that's not too bad. Now, I promise I'll stop wasting your time and we'll get to the final battle. So I'll see you at Hyrule Castle. Well, here we are, back again in Dark Hyrule Castle, and we have a bit of exploring to do. Now, if we head up this path, straight ahead, I believe we'll have our objectives. Head on into our cursed castle and we can defeat a few moblins fairly easily. And one of them was very kind, gave us a fairy. Keys, as always, just hang around wherever you'd expect to find them. Sword beam is still as powerful as ever. And dead end this way, so we'll have to head around the other path. We have a beautiful, very sorrowful version of the Hyrule Castle theme being played on a pipe organ. Alright, so these weird cannonball things. Perhaps your sword could reflect some of the blasts coming from that statue. I was just about to say something like that. So there we are, basically just mash your sword button and away you go. That's how we'll deal with those. Floor masters are still a pain to deal with. Geez, sometimes it feels like the sword in this game has such short reach. But we don't have to worry about every enemy in every room. We mostly have to find a way to navigate through the different challenges we face. And did I mess this up? I think I messed that up. Oh, it doesn't let you jump? Ah. And then I get it second time. That works too. So puzzles like that actually appeared in the Oracle games, which is a nice little shout out to Capcom's previous Zelda collaborations with Nintendo. Interestingly, one of them, no matter how clever you were, you would always have one tile left over. This was in the Hero's Cave, the special challenge on the Linked dungeons. What you would have to do is use the Cane of Samaria to put a block down, and that counted. Bit of a fiendish strategy, not that you'd actually know to do such a thing under most circumstances. So once again, we've got to navigate past a blade trap. Oh, that one was my own fault. Now, we saw this particular challenge in the Royal Tomb. Now, if I'm quick, I should be able to do this. Well, that worked well enough. So there we are. Small key. We can move on to the upper floors of Dark Hyrule Castle. Back out here and on to the other side. We have some pretty big challenges ahead, in all fairness. But we have a lot of ways to restore our health too. So we'll unlock this door and head downstairs once more. We're not going up. A few whiz robes, but nothing we need concern ourselves with. So we can get back to the lower floors if we really want to from here. Oh cool, we can suck the fairy in with the gust jar. I suppose it does count as another pickup. Now, some of those are going to be Stalfos. So, as before, very good tactic, use the gust jar, pull their head off, and then destroy them, though oddly enough, I think we have to do this in a slightly odd fashion. Wait, what? Something dispelled my... that one was my fault. Something dispelled them and did a stray cannonball accidentally hit them. Oh, I thought I got the timing on that just right. Oh well, can't win them all. We should be able to get it this time. Oh, no, that was on me. Oh, this is going to be... Come on, get your head in the game. Fortunately, I don't think we have to deal with this too much after the lower floors. Ah! You think you got it just in time? Sorry about this taking so long. It's... The fact they have to use a spin attack is incredibly frustrating. And somehow I didn't think... The time I didn't think I was going to do it, I did. Okay, oh, Keatons. We do have to defeat all of these. But thankfully, these ones still go down in one shot to the foresword. Should be a bombable wall. Ah, yes, there we go. Wait, this is the room where we're supposed to see the bombable wall from earlier. Oh, that's not nice. And I can't even leave the room while my backside is on fire. So they're just blade traps, nothing to worry about there. On to the second floor. We are on the the first floor anyway. Welcome to the throne room. And a Darknut. But with our stronger sword, we should be able to handle ourselves pretty well. They're obviously a fair bit stronger. There we are, the throne has moved out of the way and we'll be able to continue. There's our compass. We'll access that little bit off to the side later on. Alright, underground, let's get our gust jar out to deal with the keys from a distance. That works, and our flame lantern will come in very handy against marauding Gibdos. And there we are. Probably didn't have to fight them, but it works. And there we are, we're in that particular area already. Mini Moldorms, I'm just taking these ones out on principle because Moldorms are probably some of my least favourite adversaries in the series. And if you want to top up your health, there is an obliging spark here. We'll have to head outside and start flying. Gorgeous work on the sky effects, in all fairness. Those beautiful shades of purple are something special. Now, I don't think I can jump over to that one. Worth a try. No, we can't. So we just have to avoid those cannonballs. Fly very carefully. And on we go. Sort of creates the atmosphere of a nice sunset, those purple hues and the designs of the clouds. That had to be done on principle, and why are they giving me money? Okay, so we'll have to move that block out of the way and avoid getting set on fire. Wait for that to pass. And there we go, around. I probably should have been hit then, but that's okay. And out we go. That's really sad. And more tornadoes. So we might be able to get something here. Nope, that just allows us to plan our route. Move very, very carefully through the skies. And we can avoid their gunfire. Just slowly sailing through the air. Admittedly, there's some really nice graphical work on this. The art for this area is spectacular, in all honesty. It just looks stunning. Like, the whole game has carried a real sense of charm in terms of its artistic aesthetics. And I think that is one of its greatest strengths. It's got the beautiful soundtrack. Little preview of what's ahead. We should be able to hit that with an arrow or the boomerang. So we've got absolutely beautiful aesthetics all around in terms of design. We have some pretty interesting dungeons, even if they are a little on the short side. But overall, this is just such a lovely and well-designed game. You do really wish it was longer. There is so much this game can offer. Like, it just looks gorgeous. It plays really smoothly. We should probably explore what's in here. Absolutely nothing. Apart from fire whiz ropes. So there's so much this game has to offer, and I really wish that it did get a bit more love. I mean, you don't necessarily want a Zelda game to become overrated, sort of overhyped, because then everyone will start complaining about it and things like that. Fandoms can be a very strange thing, but I do believe this game does need that little bit of extra appreciation that helps everyone realize that it does have so much going for it. We're making our way into the inner sanctum of the castle now, and we have ball and chain troopers. This is going to be a... Let's see. Well, actually, we need to make sure they attack. Because I can't attack them from range with... Let's... As soon as I get the blasted bow out... Alright, we've already earned the red warp, sorry, but we don't have the big key. So let's head over this way and realize that those doors are closed. Alright, bombs. Now, if I'm very careful... That did not go... There, that went a bit smoother than it should. That was more like what it should have been. But we will still have to jump up there. That's a little bit annoying. So. There we are. And if we get our timing right, we stick the landing and away we go through that door up there. Thank you for walking right into the one block we didn't blow up. Well done, Tom. Well done, you idiot. That's what happens when physics and kinetics come into play with things. And if you're ever running short of health, there is a massive chain of sparks. You are not going to worry about running out of health, in all fairness. This can be a little on the easy side, but I suppose given some of the challenges we have to face, it's only fair. So we can jump up here to travel past a few challenges. But of course we will have to drop down here and we'll be back pretty much where we started. That is the entire loop of this area. We'll obviously need to get the big key so we can storm the rest of the castle. Which means soaring over there, somehow going through that platform, and we'll have to head up in this room. The Black Darknut, essentially a boss fight. Use all your best techniques to deal with this guy. He's a lot smarter than typical. Wait for those openings and strike. He also sets his guard a lot faster than the other ones. That massive thrust attack will wind up hurting a lot. Doesn't like to attack very much too, I wondered. That's right. Most of his attacks don't have very big tells. Basically, this is why you wind up bringing Din's Charm. There we go, Blue Warp's done. And we have more Darknuts to duel. Isn't that a kick in the teeth? So if we head up from here, we will find that we need 4 keys. That's our boss key, and we need to defeat all those Darknuts. So we will get to tussling against those, something I'm admittedly bad at, in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, this is Red 2, returning to base. You might need those, I probably